Malvern, there's athletes and then there's special athletes. When you think about DJ and what he could do on the football field, he was very gifted. First of all, he was tall and he was long. He had great speed and he had phenomenal hands.
I would describe DJ as dynamic. He was intense, he was a fierce competitor. I think his physical and mental preparation was unmatched. He was a two-way player on the football team, just a great defensive back, and then as a wide receiver, you know, he had great hands and his routes were surgical, so he was very versatile.
He was one of those guys that even if he didn't seem quite open to our quarterback, the quarterback could easily throw him open. And on the other side of the ball, if somebody seemed open, DJ was there before the quarterback knew it.
You know, DJ made plays that changed the game. I've never seen a D-back that covered his part of the field, and he just had a knack to get to the ball. Then he was athletic enough to return it and did the same thing on the offensive side.
DJ was one of the main reasons why our football team, as seniors back in 2001, went 10-0. I think we had an average margin of victory of 30 points, and we went down as one of the best football teams in Malvern Prep history, and it was definitely because of his leadership.
The reason that DJ was a great defenseman was that he never stopped moving. Constantly moving from place to place, constantly covering people. He was just someone who you have to see to understand and to appreciate.
DJ was maybe a little bit ahead of his time in that he was the epitome of what nowadays we look for in a defenseman. He's, 6'5", one of the fastest guys on the field. And again, when you put that 6 foot long pole in his hands, his athleticism was just unmatched at any level.
He would win ground balls. I wouldn't be surprised for the 4 years that he was at Malvern if he didn't have the most ground balls each season that he was playing varsity lacrosse. He just was always around and he was just relentless when he played defense.
Well, just one-on-one, it was very difficult for anybody to beat him. But anytime you put the ball on the ground and he picked it up, you couldn't catch him. Just trying to get the ball out of his stick because he was so strong. Anybody trying to ride him, they just couldn't do it.
DJ's a quiet kid, but he did his talking with his actions. And if you couldn't follow DJ, you weren't going to be playing very much.
DJ's definitely deserving to be in the Malvern Hall of Fame because not only was he an exceptional athlete, great football and lacrosse player, but he really embodied the values of Malvern Prep and what it means to be a scholar athlete. I think he's somebody that Malvern students can emulate, and it's good for them to understand the history of DJ and people like him and how they should aspire to be good Christian leaders.